Welcome back to my YouTube video. My name is Brittni. Like and subscribe to my channel with this video for the notification. Find that intake thing to work, then I want Bulls to work. But it's not any Bulls to work. And why the Airball not doing it right now? I'm still playing the rest of the season with the start points. So I'm gonna switch back to that. One know what to face the Raptors, who's 4-7, who's 13-0. I'm playing at home. Let's get it.
At power forward, at 7'3".
And these two teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Brittle in at center. Here's Edwards. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's quickly. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Deep in five. Game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
That's a nice dive from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his pass.
Edwards drawing the double team.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
That's coming with force. RJ Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Edwards against quickly. The kick out to Williams.
Bro.
With the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Walter. And Miller with the
ball. And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage.
Go for it. Let's go. Stop the leader. Stop the lead. Let's go.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. The coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Let's go. Down four.
Grant Williams worked hard to make himself an effective three-point shooter.
Williams against Barnes. Master quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Barrett for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you look at him.
Let's go. 3-7. Three shooters right here.
Here's Barrett following the three by Charlotte. Williams with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays
Let's
connected
go.
and
Ball 7. Let's go.
on the contest. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 5. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see.
Let's go.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now Miller. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes.
Let's go. What's 7?
Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the
3.
shot there off the drive.
And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Thanks, Kevin. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're thinking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Now here's Williams. Harrison Barnes missing his rush.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Defensively, they are on their heels
Every
time the ball comes inside.
Dick passes to Beasley. Wagner has screen on Miller. Back to Dick. From downtown.
Well, Deep.
Hornets leading by 10. Edwards tries in.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Dick. After the basket by Charlotte, Wagner, Williams,
Miller
with a wide open look.
Let's go. Good open, Miller. Look on 12.
Miller's got 5.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Agree.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've
Watch him up, because I need it. Let's go.
Calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
We're going to bring on Hall of Fame starters. You can see the CPU making their shots as well. They're not cheating.
Here's Barnes.
He
has 5. Wagner with a screen for Barnes. And they get it. Miller grabs the miss.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that.
Let's go. We're not 12. Let's go.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken
Agreed.
charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end.
Wait.
If the defense
Wait.
does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Agreed.
And it's Shed missing. Edwards with it.
They're on 12, Mark. They're on 12.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
He's second in first. Let's go. We're in the first quarter. Let's get the first quarter. Let's go.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 19-point advantage heading in. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So for Toronto right now, you've got Little. Beasley is out there with Dick. Then it's Barnes, and it's Wagner in at the 5 down low.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaping, no doubt.
And so here's Charlotte. After Toronto picking up the
corner. Let's go. Let's go, 14.
That's 7 points for Chan.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, to lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Edwards. Out to Miller. On deep. Gets it from...
Let's go. 13-14. Let's go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint, his 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jake with it. He's against Miller. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot. And that one's good. Wagner.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Stolen away.
Oh my God.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Shed. Yep, that one goes in there.
Block there. First on the team.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Edwards passes to Williams. The kick out to Barnes. Good.
Let's go. What do you think? Let's go.
He's got 10.
Not too close. No, not too close. Shooter.
Factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account.
Agreed.
A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Hurdle with a screen on Williams. Here's Barnes. Rebound by
Agreed.
Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance.
Oh!
Let's go. Go to the team. Let's go.
Man, what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And it's Barnes with
Agreed.
the ball for the Raptors. Master quickly. Releases. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Man, they were unbeaten.
Let's go. 4-4-18.
Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Charlotte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Raptors with some changes. It's checked in from Malik Beasley. And it's Walter in for Nick. The Hornets have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
What's the 18?
That one goes. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Let's go. We're not 20.
Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And that's in the gym range, Kevin. He can pull up
Three.
and knock it down from anywhere.
Here's Walter. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Barnes against Williams. Basket is
It
good.
won.
Chance for one more at the line.
That, folks, is what we call a little bit of grittiness. Grant Williams through contact. Yes, sir.
Mo Wagner's checked in for
2.2.
Toronto. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Now, here's Barrett. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Miller.
Miller.
Good. He's only missed one shot. His 6 taken on the floor.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow
Agreed.
down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Barnes against Barrett. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Williams with the block.
You see how Williams is such a gritty defender. Send it back, Grant.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Miller finds Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good.
The three.
Here's Pirtle. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Edwards against quickly. Edwards drives in.
Let's go. 6.2. Let's go.
By Edwards.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Walter. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Go.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by quickly. Pass to Walter. On the wing quickly. Edwards defending to stop the run. And quickly finishes inside. Quickly's got his first bucket of the night.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Edwards.
Let's go.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Doing stuff for
First half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. When it's on top, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison's shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When this balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to, feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way, and he's a stone-cold winner.
And he'll be vocal. He'll get up in guys' faces. You need guys like that.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Hornets.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
And that about wraps it up.
Let's go. We keep going, just lead them. The hard team don't let them come back.
This game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
They go to third full court. Right here. Fucking her.
Here's quickly.
The three.
Edwards is out there.
We can do it quickly. We can do it.
Then there's Grant Williams.
Let's go.
Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Barnes and at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Quickly against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards drawing the double team. Nobody near Williams.
Where are you going? Let's go.
The first points to start out the third quarter for the Hornets. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to quickly. Outside Barrett. Barnes against Williams. Front past the arc. Williams with the
defense, let's go.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved.
Let's go. Let's go forward.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Pirtle. Nails the Pirtle's got 6 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
With a short break in the action, here's
Let's go. It's 5.6. Hit going.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Out to Edwards. Williams inside. Covered by Barnes.
Let's go. Okay, 3-6. Let's go.
Execution leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to quickly. Here's Barnes. This one for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
Oh, my goodness. What an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Edwards drives in.
Let's go. Let's go.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Quickly looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walter. Over Miller. Walter can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Call Miller.
Is what Miller does best. Versatile in his movements towards the basket.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Toronto making a change here. Dick's checked in. Barnes outside. Here's quickly. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Edwards passes to Williams. Williams against Barnes. Beyond the arc. And Harrison
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Barnes has got 15 points.
Harrison Barnes cooking a little bit. I like the aggression we're seeing out of him.
Pass to Pirtle.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Edwards against quickly. For 3, Barrett. Miller grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Edwards.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Williams dishes the Williams.
I'm going to call Mark. But 8-13. Let's go.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Williams kicks to Edwards. Toronto grabs the miss. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Dick can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to...
Let's go. Let's go.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
3.
Onside, Barrett. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6.
Let's go. 34.
Boy, how about that assist from Grant Williams? Really nice vision.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Barrett against Barnes. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Mobo. Off target at the rim. And so is Charlotte.
Get a dollar. Let's go.
Playing some inspired defense, giving up. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Let's get a full quarter so we can get the dub. Let's go.
Here is Edwards. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick. Beasley is out there with Barnes. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Beasley with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The kick out to Williams.
Bro.
He gets it back. Pass to Barnes. Edwards inside. Miller outside. Kept alive. Outside Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Edwards. Down low. Here's Shed. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Let's go. 86-34. Let's go.
That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Agree.
Here's Shed. Edwards defending. Pass to Beasley. Over Barnes. No good from Beasley.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The kick out to Barnes. And he's good.
Let's go. They're not very good.
Like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Agree.
The Raptors shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Shed. Edwards defending.
That's all.
Barnes can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense.
Let's go. 134.
Completing the play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots
Agree.
at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
6 to shoot. Barnes passes to Wagner. Here's Shed. Knocks down the 3-ball.
137.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Miller outside.
Let's go. 437. Let's go.
Time answer by Brandon Miller.
Agree.
Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Shed. Edwards defending. He gets that one.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Williams.
Let's go. Let's start right now. Let's go.
Really fueling this run.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5
Agree.
minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Shed. Barnes left side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dick.
Let's go.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
Get some clockwork.
Miller finds Williams. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Lets it go from deep. Drops in
Let's
the
go.
3.
139. Let's go.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it
Agreed.
is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Shed. Edwards defending. Beasley outside. Off target with his three. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-5 run here. And it's in there.
Let's go. 1-2-3-9.
30 points for Champ.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high.
Dang.
Just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Dick, covered by Miller. Pass to Beasley. Barnes left side. That shot no good. Good D by Williams.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total
Touch it. Let's go. Put a 4-3-9. Let's go.
Mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Let's go. 1-6-3-9. Let's go.
Good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Champ.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 14.
There's for the one.
That time the assist from Edwards.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Three.
Here's Barnes. Can't hit from the They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to
Let's go.
give their
one.
a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Dick passes to Wagner. And finish off with Wagner.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
You're not gonna face the Rockets. They're 14-0. The Rockets are 10-4. You're not gonna face the Rockets. They're 14-0. The Rockets are 10-4. Let's get it. We're playing roll. Let's go.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Hello out there, and get ready. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games,
let's go. Hurry up. Let's go.
Serves you well. So the Hornets starting 5.
Threes.
We've got Edwards. Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Miller, and it's Williams in at the 5. Here's Şengün. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
At home in the paint, Alperon Şengün has great footwork.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Let's go. 2, 3.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Now here's Miller. Against Toronto, he was really...
Let's go. 32.
Hard on that one, BA. And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Walker against Edwards. Walker passes to Green. Inside, stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and you can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. What if mommy? He has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him. I just love the ball.
And Nba2k25 has called timeout, and we
might see some changes.
Coach potentially looking to adjust. Outside Peyton. Outside Walker. Houston with another miss. Here's Charlotte. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Williams. Soft touch on the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field. You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Green. No dice from the high post.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Let's go. 32.
Punches it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell
you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Peyton. Pass to Walker. Here's Green. Just 5 on the clock. Yes. Great
no.
Walker to
I don't touch me foul.
Impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Now here's Barnes. Oh,
let's go. 19-5.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack. And you know that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Peyton. Half to the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Şengün. Thompson with it. Over Williams. Miller pulls it in. Hornets leading by 14. And we're getting connected right now with Shams Charania. A special report out of San Antonio. Shams, what's the latest with the Spurs?
Hey, Brian. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 1, Charlotte. The Rockets 4th.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Eason's checked in for Walker. Green for 3. He buries it from 3. Green's got 6.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Green against Edwards. Rebounded by Green.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Thompson's shot is off. Hornets leading by 13. Barnes with it. Now Thompson defending. Oh,
let's go.
By Barnes.
You know, Barnes is never afraid to go for the rim rocking jam now. A spectacular athlete who doesn't mind showing his stuff.
And Nba2k25 has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight. And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Schroeder comes in for Payton. And Williams has got the ball here for the Hornets. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable. We've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And so it's Houston with it. After the basket by Charlotte.
Three.
Outside Eason. Left side Green. There's 42 seconds left in the first. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
That
was clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot that earned those free throws.
Charlotte shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now Whitmore, and that one good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness on the offensive end, always attacking.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Charlotte on top, leading by 17. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Williams from long range. Hits the three-pointer.
Right back.
I think it's all a matter of focus for Williams. And that time, he was completely dialed in.
Smith outside. Pass to Whitmore. It's deflected. Barnes against Thompson. And Barnes, the bucket on the assist from Miller. Miller's got assist number 5 here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game. But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Walker, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. That's a 15.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call yeast rising.
What's up, Messi? Yo, what's up? Keep up. Boys, I will.
But if they know where to move off the ball, that's...
Are you subscribed?
Are you subscribed?
Really helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's Edwards. A 21-point lead, the
All
biggest
right,
in
my
the
second
game.
minute.
Miller finds Barnes. Drops in
Let's go.
He's got 9.
Thank you, Messi.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Go.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here.
Let's go.
I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd.
And guess what?
Mission accomplished. And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Miller can't get it to go. The Rockets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Thompson passes to Eason. Outside Whitmore. Shoots over Miller. And it's Whitmore missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
With some arc. And the
Let's go.
layup good by
4-3-15.
Edwards got 11 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Edwards against Walker. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Oh, Williams with the block.
Excellent defensive instincts. Gets Williams there for the block.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. It's good.
Let's go. 4-5-15.
Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one.
Let's go. 4-5-15.
Will and have taken control on the glass.
Big time 2-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Walker. The Hornets making their last shot. From 13 feet, down it goes. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Edwards. It goes
Let's
again.
go.
His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, "You ain't gonna get it done." That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. Outside Whitmore. Left side Eason. Outside Walker.
We're good award.
Over Williams. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Let's go. And one.
Absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
52 seconds left in the first half of this one. Green against Miller. From the top of the key. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Miller bouncing with some flavor to the rack.
Here's Walker. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Outside Payton. 24 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Williams against Şengün. Houston with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact
defense
they want to see out of him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Charlotte building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter, and their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way, and he's a stone-cold winner.
And he'll be vocal. He'll get up in guys' faces. You need guys like that.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
Let's do the third quarter starters. Let's go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Houston. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. On the floor for Charlotte. Brandon Miller is out there with Edwards. Then there's Barnes, and it's Williams in at the 5 spot. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Let's go. Take my right back. Take my 24.
Yeah, very efficient. Can't get much better than that. And a guy who takes high percentage shots with his stroke, love his game.
Payton finds Green. Wing shot on the way. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Payton. Edwards against Payton. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards has got 15 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Williams. He's got 13. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Miller. He's got 13.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Thompson passes to Şengün. To the paint. Here's Green. The 3 from Thompson. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Box.
Walker against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot.
Let's go. 24. Let's go.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Thompson. So far he's averaging 11 points a game.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Walker against Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Williams from long range. Hits the trifecta.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
6, 8, 8.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Edwards against Walker. Oh, can't answer back
I
with
missed
a
that.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
6, 8, 30.
By Green. A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either
And let's have it
that
up.
or he
So the
wanted
third.
the
Let's go.
photographers to get a good shot of him. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Got a hand on it.
Right.
Pass to Williams. Thompson with
Oh
a
my
steal.
God.
On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Barnes.
2 minutes.
Şengün, a screen on Williams. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Oh, Williams with the block. Shoots over Walker. Walker pulls down the board. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Green against Williams. A clear look for Green. Houston with another miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he. Oh,
Let's go. 1930. Let's go.
Now, we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
Here's Şengün. He has 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. Now here's Edwards. He's got 19. Got a piece of it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Shoots. Houston with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Let's go. 4:30.
Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Rockets ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whitmore. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Going in the top off tower. Let's go for it. Let's get it done. Let's go.
Charlotte on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Green out there with Walker. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Let's go.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Edwards. And there's the drive.
Let's go.
A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Charlotte.
And they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognize the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And that one's good. Green.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Williams. Gets the three.
Let's go.
Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Edwards against Green with the teardrop. And
Let's
Edwards
go.
the bucket.
It's up for 4.
From Miller. Edwards has got 13 in the second half. Here's Walker. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
He gets it in there. Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Looking to win the run. And a big bounce off the rim. Sinks right in.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
Outside Barnes.
Let's go. 36. Let's go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Walker's shot is off. To the middle.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Smith. Outside, Green. No good on the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Williams. Count that
Let's
one.
go. That's our
fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Walker. And that one's good. And Green Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Now here's Edwards. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3
Let's go.
Let's go. 12 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Whitmore with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession. Here's Whitmore outside, and the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
I think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid.
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives.
The scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team. When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Champ.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Barnes. Buries it from three.
They blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward. Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Thompson against Williams. And the call will be against Alperon Şengün.
Who did a torch, Mark?
His first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Edwards. And Williams gets the bucket. On the assist by Edwards.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most. Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA.
Look. That came in the mail today. Or I got aggravated to sit up. What is that? Oh, your schoolwork. Oh.